fight, I really get what I want to talk. Bro, that's why I was supposed to have reacted to this stream since like many since yesterday, but right now I'm going to react to it. I have what I like. I really want to say something. I have my opinion to say. I have something to say with this live stream shit. I have something to say, and that is why I'm going to say it right now. I want to react to it. Let me react to these foolish people clips.
Business tonight. We got the undisputed champion, the one and only, the Zazu Master in the building tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the two-time undisputed champion, Chaos in the ring. DJ, drop that shit for Portable.
Well, there were points tonight where we weren't sure if we'd get this far in the night, but we're here, and Portable is making his grand entrance. Singer, songwriter, rapper, part-time boxer. He's 2-0. He's been in there before. He knows what it's about. He turned up solo to the weigh-in. He's been talking a great game. But my word, Niran, can he get it done? Can he go 3-0?
He can. He's got the ability to do it.
Do you think that this nigga brought away the masquerade? Nah, I cannot believe they brought masquerade to this fight that he ended up losing. Nah, this is crazy. Like, let me tell you something. Like, this is a crazy, what's called disgrace. Like, he did everything. Like, he has done everything possible. As if he's going to win that shit. He brought all his own family. All his own family from Sunday. He brought them to the fight, and yet he still did not win. Even brought masquerade. I never saw this before. I never saw this clip that this nigga brought masquerade to this fight. So Portable brought masquerade to this fight, and he ended up losing. It's a disgrace. This is a pure disgrace. I'm not going to lie. This is a pure disgrace.
It's got the energy as well. The fact that Carterefe is making a debut makes him an unknown quantity. But Zazu Master himself, Portable, always very sure of himself. And guess what? He always prides himself as a traditional person. He's come to the ring with masquerade from the southwestern part of the country. And you can see him. He's a fan favorite. They love him. Controversial, but he's well loved by his fans.
He has certainly courted controversy throughout a very colourful online career.
There's something called go. It's always go. Always go. You get it, go. But you don't go. No, I'm just seeing a reverse masquerade now. But I'm just gonna start a new life. Just you and your kid that you just give birth now, and your wife, just gonna start a new life for Zamfarawa. Just gonna start a new life. Zamfarawa Street.
Let's go! Come on!
And there is quite an atmosphere in here.
Let's go!
He calls himself the opponent. Very unorthodox fighting style. Look at that. I mean, how'd you come into the ring with a masquerade?
Well, we've witnessed the stars of X-Series of Misfits Boxing here on the Zone. And we've seen some great atmospheres at those events. I don't think anything has rivaled this. The event was labelled Chaos on the ring. It is absolute bedlam now as Portable takes his place in the squared circle.
You know when someone has done too much and at the end of the day, you end up losing. Like, that is a fucking disgrace. Like, that is the highest disgrace I've ever seen. This a person that went to different religion, different traditionalists, babalawo, everyone. He went there and yet he still did not win. Even though when he was coming to this team, he brought masquerade. He got to the ring. He's still following purpose. Nah, Go.
Absolutely crazy stuff right here. You know, telling the fans that he's taking his opponent out tonight. Well, he's got the bragging rights. The first person he took out was Charles Okocha, who's also a kickmaker and an actor in Nigeria. And after that, he got another influencer, Speed Darlington, who he also sent to the cleaners as well. And then look at this. That's what the fans love about him.
This is why there have been thousands locked outside of this arena. Everyone wants a piece of this. It may be.
Yeah, you guys saw the paparazzi inside that ring. Like, even though at first, like someone that have not seen Portable and let's say now, someone that has let's say now, we have not known the winner yet. With all these things that you are seeing, people will already think that this guy is going to win because the way he's practicing, train the sponge, train everything, not knowing that he end up losing. It's a shame.
Slightly unorthodox in terms of style, in terms of a main event, but as we've seen in the UK and in the US, these events sell, and we are ready for the big one here.
I told you, it's serious business tonight. Right about now, I'm about to bring up to the ring Nigeria's #1, the most famous streamer, the most famous influencer in the city. We got Carterefe! You never know. W's! Somebody said W's! Somebody said W's! Somebody said W's! That's all, let's go! Come on! Cholo. That's right! You never done. You never fought. Let's go! Let's go! Everybody! Let's go! Everybody! That's right! One! Aye! That's right! Let's go! Let's go! Carterefe! Alright. That's right. What? Oh shit.
Wow. You have to have a yellow fever jab to enter Nigeria, but there is no vaccination for the fever that is in this arena right now. It is absolute chaos in the ring as we await the arrival of Carterefe, the comedian, the streamer, the singer, the songwriter, and now the boxing debut.
Hold on. Who said Carterefe is a songwriter? Carterefe is not a songwriter, and I'll stop using go right for you. The reason the commentator always used to call these people, Carterefe is not a songwriter, please.
The crossover world is waiting. Portable is waiting. And he's being made to wait. Carterefe didn't attend the weigh-in. He's got under Portable's skin just by his lack of interaction in the last few hours. He is now making him wait in the ring, making him stew, making him think. He may just have won the early mind games battle.
Yeah, I think I agree with you on that one as well. But he could also play against him as well because Portable has a whole lot of confidence, like, you know, just like Ade and David talked about it earlier. I mean, he's got 2 fights under his belt. Won those 2 fights. That's definitely going to give him some sort of...
Somebody said W's! W's! W's!
He is here. Carterefe makes the walk for the first time to a boxing ring. Portable sprang off of his stool as soon as he caught a glimpse of him. He is not messing around. He means business. And that is quite an entrance. Not quite Prince Naseem Hamed. He'll be hoping that is the only fall tonight.
This guy, he even brought all his crew. He brought what's it called, Mary, Destiny, and Uju, and bouncers, and maybe his manager as well. These are the people he brought. Carterefe brought, Portable brought full song. What do you song go? And he added another masquerade. And that masquerade, he's going to pay the masquerade. That was, I don't know the agreement they have. Maybe he's going to pay them. Like, shit, the rubbish he's now doing.
Like I said earlier, Gary, Carterefe has got to be on top of his game. I mean, the experience, David was saying it earlier, you know, you got to give credit to those who walk into that ring to fight. It's never a joke. This man Portable is coming back for his third time. Carter's making his debut. It's serious business, even though it's fun for us.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've been waiting for. It's the fight of the year, the fight of the century, the fight of your lifetime tonight. We got Nigeria's #1 streamer, influencer, Carterefe in the building. Make some noise! That's right. We got Portable in the building. Make some noise! Oh shit. It's about to go crazy up in this. We need you all to sit down and enjoy. Sit down, take a chill pill, and enjoy your night. We need you all to sit down. Please. Please and please. We need everybody to sit down, if not the fight is not starting. We need you all to sit down, please. Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin, we need everybody. We implore you to please sit down. Please sit down. We will not start until you sit down.
They have to be telling everybody to sit down first, because if they do not tell them to sit down, those people they are ready, because this is the moment. This is the moment. But what is the most painful part is that Portable has done everything. It was too pompous. He came with masquerade. He did everything just like, even with his paparazzi. I go to think that this boy is gonna. Let me tell you, like at first I thought Portable was gonna like. I even almost placed a bet on him on Portable, because all what I've been seeing online and everything, the past and everything, I thought he was gonna win. By the end of the day, fuck it, bitch.
Everybody, please sit down. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the biggest fight night of the year. Welcome to Chaos in the Ring. This event is brought to you by Balmoral Promotions in conjunction with American Promotions. Lagos, are you ready? I said Lagos, are you ready? Introducing first, making his way, he is from the blue corner, or I should say the red corner. He is the Zazu King.
You guys see all his papa that is doing. He's like shifting his head, like staying active, like staying active as a professional boxer. Like he's doing like a professional boxer. That is exactly what he's doing over here. And at the end of the day,
He has a perfect record of 2 bouts and 2 wins. He is the self-acclaimed face of Nigerian boxing. Ladies and gentlemen, we have...
It's not coming down. No, it's not coming down. It's not coming down. It's not like this. It's not like this. John. I feel cool.
Portable! And fighting from the blue corner in all white trunks, he hails from Ughelli, Delta State. He is also known as Machala. He is the most successful streamer in the whole continent of Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, Carterefe! Supervising ringside, we do have Ezekiel Oshiame. Our timekeeper is Olushola Ajala. Our judges ringside are Constance John Chinagurum, Christopher Bankole, and of course our referee is Adesonya Olusegun.
Obey my commands. We have the rule. Whatever I tell you, if I tell you to stop, you stop. If I tell you to break, that is, you are holding yourself, you separate. You understand? That's the rule of the game. And you don't commit foul anyhow. Do you understand? That is it. So you obey me at all times. Understand? Touch gloves. Just touch. Separate.
Instructions finally issued. Carterefe and Portable. 4 2-minute rounds. Every bit a catchweight contest. The size difference is stark. Both men have huge social media followings. Millions between them. But now they go toe-to-toe in the ring, and Portable fast out of the traps. A couple of big shots from Carterefe. It's a difficult one to analyse, but Niran, do your best.
It's wrestling right here, and they need to listen to the referee, and that's where the problem is, because I'm almost thinking I'm watching WWE or something right now.
Well, in fairness, they didn't really listen to the instructions before the fight. I think this is going to quickly become a street fight.
Yeah. And then both of them. I think Carter knows that if he's going to come, he has to come aggressively as well, because that's what Portable is all about. Portable, most times in his victory, has actually used, aggression, intimidation, and a host of other things. And Carter is trying to tell him, bring whatever you want to bring. I'm right here. And I think he's matched him well enough. Don't forget, he's the taller of the two fighters, and of course he's also got the reach as well. And he's got the same kind of following, also ushering his crowd, telling them they need to come. But I think that if Portable calms himself down, he looks like the better boxer that can score punches, because I saw Carterefe swinging very wildly, and he got to a stage where he was pretty much like hammering down at the back of his opponent.
He's got the pose and the demeanour of the boxer between the two, but of course the height difference means he's having to stretch to fire anything. He'd be well versed to go to the body, but well, it's rock'em sock'em stuff, and it's whoever lands first here.
And now you can see that Portable knows that if he has that punch power as well, can he finish it up?
I feel like if Portable calmed down, he would have won. It did not calm down because number one, Carterefe defense is very open, very wide open. What he's just doing is that this is exactly what Carterefe is doing. One hand like this because you know that his hand is long, so he stretch one hand and one hand like this. So as he is like this, if you are calm enough, you are going to target his face. That he knows with his face, you are going to punch it hard. But he's not coming down. And because normal, not because you are short. If you use your sense, and this thing is about technique, like a sense. I've never fought before, but this one, nah, he would have won, but he's not coming down. That nigga is he's just doing like Jake Paul. That's exactly what the Paul did with Anthony Joshua. That's exactly what Portable is doing here. That same thing, that same shit that the Paul was trying to do with Anthony Joshua. That's exactly same thing. Portable is doing. Because then if you watch that Jake Paul Anthony Joshua match, Jake Paul was just trying to hug Anthony Joshua so bad so that the mates will just be counting and be wasting. Bad boy.
He's catching Portable, but Portable is standing strong. He's got a lot of energy as well. The problem Portable is going to have in this fight is the fact that he needs to recognize he doesn't have the longer reach. And the moment he calms down, the better for him. Because the way he fights, he might just walk into a bomb. And that's not what he wants to do.
Well, this place is absolutely shaking. We've got absolutely no idea where we are in the round. The 2 minutes elapsed a long time ago as a right hand from Carterefe lands. Portable happy to walk through it and try and throw a couple of bombs of his own, and Carterefe has not got his balance at all. There's no starch to wonder he even worked on anything in the gym.
These guys have totally thrown all boxing skills they have been taught in the last few weeks, months out of the window, out of the building.
There we are, that's the end of round one. Shades of Salt, Pappy, B. Dave and the rest. They'd be proud of this one. And a reminder that Misfits Boxing does return in July. Tommy Fury and Eddie Hall, a stacked undercard. But will anything rival this?
Well, I'm not sure when it comes to followership and crazy people, you know. But one thing you can be sure of is that Carterefe has been able to make a statement with that first round. And Portable knows that it's not going to be easy for him. You see Efe using that left hand, you know, to create some sort of opportunity for him. Very unorthodox fighting style for both of them. I mean, it's pretty much like Efe swinging up his uppercuts.
Be interesting to look at the CompuBox numbers at the end of that round.
And it feels like the referee himself is so scared to even get in the middle so that he doesn't get caught with one by himself.
Yeah, I do wonder if our referee knows quite what he's let himself in for here. Just as well we haven't gone with corner graphics. Carterefe has a corner team of about 24.
And age could also be a factor here as well. 24 to 32.
Yeah, Portable, the senior man by 8 years. But does have the little of any boxing experience out of the two.
And you know the funny thing about it, every time Efe is open, you know, too. I'm not here to fight you. We're just here to celebrate and have fun. He always wants to touch the gloves, and Portable is not having any of it.
I struggle to see how Portable is going to land anything upstairs.
He's not.
Although he continues to throw them.
Efe's doing a great job. Keeps him out there.
Watch slightly, Carterefe swings and misses with the big.
No, it's so like it's already looking like Carterefe with Portable. Like you go, do you see the part? Can you guys see the part? Like even though Carterefe forgot about his defense, we were just trying to like give it to him, just kill him, man. Just kill him. That's like what he was trying to do. Like this, but I will just kill you for a year. It could just be a time, but just they break your own difference, just they put down for everybody. And that was if you know balance, because like they do.
Right. And gets turned, and the referee's just going to let them crack on. And why not?
If it's definitely edging this with what we've seen so far. He's been able to land some very big punches, but you could also see that Portable has got a lot of stamina. He's got a strong chin as well, because other celebrities would have dropped from some of the bombs that Ife has dropped. But my concern is Ife's got a lot of energy as well. If you see him on the streaming, you think he's a madman as well. So I want to see what's going to happen in the third round. Will they still have this intensity?
I wonder if the excitement and everything else has potentially got to Portable, who's in a bad way in that corner.
And this pass, you really feel like want to die. I'm like, damn it. I'm going to go and greet my mother. Look at his mouth. This part is very funny. The guy was just breathing. Oh, maybe we should have a part. He ended the fight at round 3. So then, yeah, you guys aren't going to kill me, Nibo. You guys are not going to kill me.
Yeah, and I think he's exhausted himself with all the dancing and all the crazy stuff.
Yeah, I think the adrenaline of both men has probably just got a little much for them, and it is hot in this arena. I think they've called that the end of round 2. Oh my word, this sets the scene for a new Nakatani, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I think we're going to see something a little bit different at breakfast.
Portable is absolutely exhausted.
The doctor's having a long look there. I wonder.
The way he's looking at that corner, I will not be surprised if he's not coming out of that corner. And you can see Ife already when we get to that. But for now, let's stick with Portable. The doctor is going into the ring because he can see how exhausted he is as well. And don't forget, these guys aren't professional boxers, so it has to be taken into consideration. You see the way he's panting there.
Yeah, it has been a long night. Obviously, these fighters have been waiting backstage for quite a few hours. And I think the sheer adrenaline got them through that opening couple of minutes, but there's nothing left in the tank, is there?
He needs to reserve his energy and try and fight a bit more sensibly. The man who touched gloves with him earlier on is one of the biggest fighters out of Nigeria, Taiwo Eshekpo Agbaje. He was at the York Hall for some, bouts some years back. And you can see Carterefe there looking more relaxed amongst the two of them. And he's somebody that I think that if he needs to up the ante, he will definitely do that.
Hold on. This time that is rope that I used to rub Kappa or what? Is that rope? And you're doing what shit first. That's 2 minutes. That's 2 minutes for 1 round. That's 2 minutes. On that stage, that 2 minutes is going to be like 1 hour. Because they'll be going through a lot. They'll be just making up, breathing.
Well, we've had a few breaks in proceedings tonight. We get another one here as Carterefe, the man with the largest Twitch streaming following in the entire continent of Africa, but he's never been in a boxing ring. Portable has been in there twice. He's won 2 decision victories over Charles Okocha and Speed Darlington. So he got through those fights, but potentially the build-up to this one has all got a bit too much. He hyped himself up. He's hyped himself up into an absolute frenzy. Doctor being consulted at ringside. Portable was shaking his head, but I think he was shaking his head as if to say, do not call this off, do not pull me out of this fight.
And that's my problem with him. His corner's trying to get him to be calm, but he seems to be jumping all over the place. And they're like telling him, and the doctors like, really having words because they don't want any serious health situation on their
Shut down
hands.
everybody.
Natalia, the promoter, Easy Adamu, was having a chat with the doctor as well. Everyone wants to get a conclusion to this fight, but of course, the safety of the two men in there is paramount.
Absolutely. And at any point in time, irrespective of whether this is a celebrity exhibition bout.
And there, it's confirmation. They are waving it off. I think it'll be a no contest, of course, if that's the case. But now Portable has sprung back to life and claiming that he wants to continue.
You see how Portable is always bouncing around the stage as if he's going to win. That is the most painful part, eh? See how he's bouncing like as if he's going to win. At the end of the day, Obi must straight on.
And I think that they will allow it to go on because he's shown a bit of more stamina. And
well, chaos in the ring has lived up to the billing.
absolutely, and of course it's climaxing even above the billing.
So we are going to see a third round. The halfway point. 4 more minutes remain, do they? You can just about tick off everything on your boxing bingo card tonight. I think they're going to have one more decisive round. This is the championship round.
This is the championship round. Judging from the fact that both of them aren't professional boxers. And you see FA once again.
2 minutes to settle the score. And Portable caught one on that exchange. And
These guys clearly see that Carterefe did not have defense. Like, it did not have defense at all. So, if Portable has calmed down, like, if he had already calmed down, he will win that fight. But he did not calm down. You know, someone that his defense is like, is easily breakable because he don't have defense. He was just doing like this. So, you yourself as the opponent, you'll be strategic, you strategize, you calm down, but he did not. He did not. Girani.
they just look to hold on here for just over 100 seconds. Portable is out on his feet.
And the referee.
And I think the referee is saying no more.
Yeah, I think he's saying no more.
Portable is shaking his head.
What he's saying is that that's the end of the round. They had to reduce the hour or the minutes of that round. 2 rounds have gone on already. And the way they're going, I think for the safety of both boxers, they have to quickly, stop. It's crazy though, but...
So it's...
Is he mad? Is Portable mad? Where is the reason now, though? Where is the reason that... Why is he jubilating as if he's the winner? Why is he jubilating? That's my question. Why is he jubilating as if he's the winner? Only fake boy. You jubilating.
2 rounds complete. Do we go to the cards?
2.5 rounds, I want to say.
Well, the crowd aren't happy.
Well, yeah,
but I think they just want to see a conclusion.
Are we on course to see a new celebrity boxing champion?
Even the last one, they didn't allow them to play things because they noticed that Portable go from here, go Australia with them. I will be here,